asked myself why she did it many times. But then I remember when I was 16, and 16-year-olds do daft stuff sometimes.
The mother of a teenager who died after sniffing a lighter fuel is hoping other school children will learn lessons from her death with a campaign launched today. It follows the death of 16-year-old Chantelle Bleau from Bradford.
This happened to a very beautiful girl that wasn't a drug user, that was anti-drugs, that didn't make an informed choice.
She died from solvent abuse at the age of 16, just after appearing in a school play about the dangers of drugs.
I've always warned my children about drugs, but as for the solvent, the gas thing, really, I didn't know anything till Chantelle died.
She was wonderful, and she had a lovely sense of humour, and she was always there for you. And she wasn't the sort to mess about with drugs.
It's hoped the campaign will help thousands of pupils learn the lessons from Chantelle's death.
If you have a leg off, you have to learn to walk again, and that's how I see it. I had to learn to walk again, but I walk in a different way. I'll never be quite the same again, you know, because a big part of me's gone. The statistics were quite startling. You know, the amount of deaths were like 6 times higher in a 3-year period than heroin and ecstasy put together. And it wasn't about addiction, it was just like sudden death. You know, you can do it your first time and die, or it can be your 1000th time and die. The aims are to prevent, really, to educate young children, because we believe that Chantelle didn't make an informed choice. It was just something that she did. It was a silly thing that she did. She wasn't the only one that did it, but unfortunately she just took 2 sniffs of this thing, collapsed and died. Well, went into a coma instantly. And we realised also that the young people that were with her, if they'd have known what to do at that point, she would have still been here today. Chantelle was very, very beautiful, very talented young lady. She was a bit of a risk taker, which obviously, you know, didn't pay off for her, but she was a bit of a daredevil, really. She was the centre of any party, really. You know, when she walked in a room, you knew she'd walked in, and when she left, you knew she'd left. She was very vivacious in her dress, very striking looking, very talented. She was definitely not the type that you would say would ever take a drug. But now, with the work that I've done, I've realised there isn't a type.